Before the video starts, guys, I know that Creecraft made a Torture True Identity Found video, aka his theory on who is Torture, but I disagreed with most of his points in this video, so I'm going to be making my own theory based on who is Torture with some of his points and stuff, so let's get right into the video. So the Torture skin, the mysterious Pyro in the Piggy universe. We don't know who this person is. It could be a man or a girl, but we don't know. They are enclosed in a protective fire hazmat suit, and they are cold-blooded. They don't care if they kill anyone at all, but there is some evidence that might lead to the discovery of who is under the Torture mask. So of course I watched Creecraft's video and I disagreed with some of his points that he said. So in the game Team Fortress 2, I used to play that game a lot back in the day, so I watched a lot of theory videos on the characters about that game back then, so I rewatched some of them now to help me with my theory right here to undiscover who is under the Torture skin mask. So in TF2, there is a character named Pyro. Pyro is exactly like Torture basically. They have like a flamethrower, they burn stuff, and they have like a similar suit. Here's an image of Pyro right now, but it's in red or blue depending on which team you are. And Torture has a yellow suit, same mask, we can't see who they are. But on the Torture skin, we have a hint of what type of animal they are in the Peppa Pig universe. On the Torture skin, we can see what type of animal they are. They are an elephant because they have a trunk. Trunks basically on elephants help them breathe, grab stuff, drink water, etc. So it eliminates every other animal except for the elephant family in the Peppa Pig universe, and that is Emily Elephant, Edmund, Doctor, and Mommy Elephant. 4 characters. But in Creecraft's video, he says the Piggy universe, not the Peppa Pig universe, the Piggy universe takes like technically a decade later, and basically the only characters that it could be is Emily and Edmund. But I disagree with that because he makes another point that doesn't make any sense because nobody knows the gender of this character in Team Fortress 2. So the character I'm talking about is Pyro. In TF2, nobody knows the gender of this character. There has been many theories on what gender the Pyro is, but most theories lead to that Pyro in TF2, but I'm going to lean on mostly Pyro could be a female for a lot of reasons in the game, because Creecraft in his video says because of his scream, and he's like, Pyro's a man. Boom, that's it, bingo bongo. But I don't know if Creecraft knows that nobody in the TF2 community knows exactly which gender Pyro could be. So it could be a man or a girl, so his theory basically flops on itself right there. But remember, it's just a theory. In my theory, I think the Torture person or Torture skin could possibly be Mommy Elephant because she doesn't have tusks, because Dr. Elephant has tusks, and that's basically it, you know. Mommy Elephant could be the only person in the entire family if you do not count a decade later where they're in the teens. It's of course Mommy Elephant because Dr. Elephant, it's a doctor. Emily works at her apartment. If we keep it in Peppa Pig universe logic with their ages, if they're already that smart, past school, all that stuff, well, imagine Edmund's like 2 and like using a flamethrower. That doesn't make any sense if you use the Peppa Pig universe knowledge of, you know, 2 years old and stuff. So I basically lean on it's probably Mommy Elephant. We cannot tell any like characteristics of which gender that the Torture skin is with its skin because it's basically impossible to tell. Only the trunk is a hint, and I do not think it's Edmund because if we keep Peppa Pig universe logic, he's just 2 years old. It makes more sense that it could be possibly Mommy Elephant, that could be the Torture skin. Because with Creecraft's video, he basically says the scream is reversed and slowed down. It's basically the Pyro, and Pyro is a man that he says. He tries to make it indefinite, a straight point that Pyro is a man, aka Edmund is a man / a boy, so he is Torture. But nobody knows in Team Fortress 2 which gender Pyro is. So Creecraft could be right, or I could be right. So it doesn't. It just all depends on if in Piggy season or book 2 if the mask gets removed. So I'm going to leave some of the videos that I looked at in the description if you guys want to see if like Pyro's a man or a girl to help you figure out, oh, is Creekcraft right or I'm right, but I'm leaning on it's Mummy Elephant. I disagree on Creekcraft's Pyro point from Team Fortress 2 because nobody knows that Pyro is a man or a female in the game, so he's kind of flops on himself right there because he tries to make it evident that Pyro is a man, but I disagree with that. But that's basically my theory on Torture Skin in the Piggy game. If you guys enjoyed this video, I really appreciate you guys click that like button and click that subscribe button, guys. I really do appreciate if you guys do not put hate in my video because it's similar to Creekcraft's, because that's what I usually get if I take inspiration or like an idea from someone. I usually get hate for that. So I'll see you guys in the next Piggy video. Have a good night or a good day, guys. Peace out. Bye.